It can drift easily.
Ай, блин, проехали, давай за багажом. Эх, Эмиль, вот мы там отожжем. Так, мы в тесной кафешке, сидя как в мешке, решили в спешке лететь к моему дедушке. Нам всех пора, уже пора кричать. Ах ты знаешь немецкий?
Учу полгода.
Так ты человек светский.
Я такой, да, Фирштейн, Эйнштейн.
Ништяк, бифштекс или что?
Или что?
Спасибо.
Не за что.
Надо ж так, раз-два, и мы уже катим в такси. Дымим так сильно, что я начал бредить как псих.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. Finally, we have my absolute favorite Chevrolet Tahoe. I love the Tahoe more than waking up debt-free, more than American politicians love gifting democracy in exchange for oil, and more than corrupt CIS officials love lying to their people about government budget. All those new Chinese hybrid Cherry, BYDs and everything coming out of China right now can go straight to hell. The Tahoe is a lifelong legend, indisputably destroy every Chinese car that was, is or will be ever made, because it has 6.2-liter V8 and other V8 engines. When you first look at the car, you see that it's massive yet somehow very playful, just like 6-foot tall beautiful female volleyball player. The 6.2-liter Tahoe is the limit of my most absurd desires. Land Cruiser and G-Wagon have their own authentics and direction and way of life and movement. The Land Cruiser is massive and very easy to maintain, very reliable. The G-Wagon is a show-off car. It loves itself more than it loves anyone else and loves to be driven like there is no tomorrow. But the Tahoe, it combines two worlds, reliability and epic, not fast driving, but very interesting and very entertaining acceleration. For Uzbek people, and I'm from Uzbekistan and I usually make my content in Malaysia, Uzbekistan, this specific car was a symbol of new first big money that we had in our new Uzbekistan when there was a new president elected. This was before when the Chinese manufacturers decided to use drugs in their manufacturing process and start pumping out cars faster than the Durex factory pumps out their product, destroying any logical understanding of which car is what and what is the pricing and what are new gadgets that you need or don't need, and it's a whole war and mess. The Tahoe cemented itself as a gold standard of success in my country. American icons like Tahoe for us is just something that we don't see every day. Our car is very reliable. It will do easily 500,000 kilometers without any problem if you take care of it. It's beloved by cops, CIA agents, FBI agents, and all the American law enforcement agencies that loves to cover up for Epstein and protect all the individuals who are involved in this huge scandal. To everyone else, the Tahoe is a world-class movie star. It's much more popular than Brad Pitt and Johnny Depp and what's his name, the guy who never marries, Leonardo DiCaprio. And it's a huge country house on wheels, and it's even more internal flex for the ex-Soviet Union countries because Tahoes don't age here. They stay trendy forever, especially the well-maintained one. Even the first generation Tahoes are still very popular and they look massive and they just attract the eyes. To me, this car with the Corvette engine is very special in Uzbekistan. The LS engine V8 6.2-liter 420 brake horsepower always will be relevant. They started producing this generation in 2015, and unfortunately in Uzbekistan we got from local dealers this body shape as a brand new car in 2018 or 19, the leftovers models from United States basically. The body style permanently lives rent-free in my brain and in my mind as a very beautiful car. I like it more than the new Tahoe body. Those huge headlights, everything else tries to be smooth and European but fails completely because the American fatness comes out. And it's beautiful. I know many of you will disagree, but for me it's beautiful car. My eyes feast for this fourth generation and they're hungry for it. As crazy as it sounds, this is a very attractive car for me. I love the insanity of this car, insanity of the proportions. Putting a 420 420 brake horsepower engine. Forget about the fuel consumption, you can forget about that 100%, and the many other insane factors that make zero logical sense if you think about it. Yet somehow for us the Tahoe became the daily standard of auto industry. It looks good in the base trim and it looks good in any trim. And I remember when they first started selling them in Uzbekistan, the price was for the, I think this Premier trim, $130,000, plus they would ask for a bribe on top of it to get the car faster and not wait for like months for it. It looks good in any color, black, white, blue, red, pearl, any color is nice for this car. The Tahoe interior is massive, everything is big. It starts with the hugeness starts from the buttons that inflate your ego more than every mile you drive. Then everything here is just thick and very juicy. The natural thick American leather everywhere smells wonderful, and we have this huge center console with a super secret compartment for your hidden desires and plans for world and due plans for world domination. The plastic is expensive and it's not recycled plastic, it's the first plastic. It's much better. The cabin smells very pleasant. It reminds me of the illusion of democracy, this hope that you have when you smell it. You think, okay, everything will be fine, then yeah, it's not. You can adjust everything here, ventilation, heating, your personal mood, the national budget of corrupt country, and even the pedals. I never understood the adjustable pedals. Like in GT40 I get it, but here in any daily cruiser, like what's the point? Please let me know in the comments if you ever found adjusting pedals useful. Everything is done nicely here. The sitting position is great, the steering wheel is huge, the gear selector is nice, everything speaks to my soul. Every button is tucked in logically, every button here located logically and very usefully. Truly relaxed, like you're taking a very nice massage and spa salon with the hot rocks and just fall asleep. This is how you feel, very cozy and safe. And also we have like 80,000 kilometers mileage here, and there is not a single creak or squeak here, and that's nice. In the back row we don't just have space, it's literally a hallway, a pass-through, a under bridge passing. The door cards are beautiful and simple, nice to touch. In the third row any adult will be comfortable, and if you fold all the seats down and you have apartment without a mortgage, and you can put this apartment in any beach side, in any forest side, basically it's a moving house. Under the hood we have my beloved motor 6.2 liter LS. I believe every car in the world should have the 6.2 liter LS. The LS series is the Chevrolet's V8, ranging from 4.8 liter to 7 liter, and there are even 8.4 liters aftermarket ones. The modern Corvettes use LS engines and they sound unique. Just with few tweaks it makes 500 brake horsepower and the best sound in the world. Our engine is 6.2 liter, produces 420 brake horsepower and 624 Newton meters of torque. Paired with 10-speed transmission, 0 to 100 will happen in 6 seconds, maybe even less if you try harder. It's a pushrod engine and the valves open precisely like a domino effect. Strangely, pushrod system was very popular in Soviet cars. We have a Gaz-21, Gaz-24, my favorite 3102 Gaz, they all called Volga, and the first Soviet V8, the ZMZ 53, those were very rare. Those motors were very simple to maintain, reliable, and had some punch. The motor is punchy and low ends and sounds perfect. Now for some shock information. This Tahoe can drift and slide without any problems. It's easy to handle as Mazda MX-5. When you kick the gas and the rear starts to dance better than the professional hip dancer, just don't engage four-wheel drive and don't abuse the rear differential. A little wheel spin is enough for a fun, and especially in the rainy weather is just a pure blessing. For me, this is the car for all occasions in the world. It's like a Swiss army knife. In the city you don't worry about yourself because you can feel the car and safe, nice, but you do care about other people. This is the footage from a BYD. It was driven by my friend, and I didn't know that he drove this car, and he didn't know that I was making a review on Tahoe because we rented the car. And I was like driving it, and I felt that somebody wants to pass me over, just drive faster. And I know that I drive like a priest that doesn't touch the kids, so I don't want to be a burden on everybody in the traffic, so I usually let everybody pass me. And when I try to let him pass me, because the car is so massive, he would get on the opposite side of the road and was very scared. Then he texted me in the night. He said, "Were you driving the Tahoe?" And then he saw me, but he wasn't sure. And then he sent me this video. Dimensions of this car were never an issue for me, but I was worrying about other people. If you're worried about fuel consumption, open the window and throw your iPad, computer, whatever phone you're watching me from, because it's just absurd thing. If you buy this car, enjoy it. Stop thinking about the fuel consumption. And I don't understand when rich people flex about the fuel consumption. That is the gayest thing I ever heard in my life. If you're rich, you have money, why bother with the fuel consumption? But yet they brag like a Dubai taxi drivers about the fuel consumption. That's horrible. Here it's 20 liter per minimum or something per burger. No idea, you can convert it yourself. I will not do it, I'm too lazy for that. The brochure says it's 12 liters on the highway, but that's a huge lie, and you will not enjoy it at 12 liters per on highway. You will not. What are the real issues with this car? Well, don't drive it on eco mode. Drive it on normal or comfort mode with all the 8 cylinders. When you engage the eco mode, it turns off the 4 cylinders of the car, and that's not good for a vehicle. Also, it needs good high quality fuel. In Tashkent, some drivers, they buy cheap fuel to save money, and that's horrible. So you can get the clogging in the cylinders, and that's bad. Bad fuel also can kill the injectors. You must change those, and transmission needs oil change every 60 to 70,000 kilometers. The vacuum pump might leak oil, and the exhaust manifold can crack. But those are not big issues, you can fix them. Overall, the car is very reliable. It's more reliable than Toyota, and it's million times better than the Land Cruiser Toyota. So let's start driving. Driving this wonderful vehicle is an experience. I love American cars. 6.2 liter V8 is something that you dream of every day. You don't care about fuel economy, about nothing. You can buy a Deo Matisse for everyday use and use this one for once a week or for once a month daily trips. Expensive in this car, but journey to a mountains or a countryside with your family or without is excellent. This car will cure cancer. This car will cure depression, suicidal thoughts. Every time you sit and just listen to this V8 rumble, the 6.2 LS engine, something that every car guy dream of. It's just amazing. Yes, the actual power here, 420 brake horsepower, is not so rapid because of the weight. Of course, that's you cannot argue with this. But the sensation, the sound, we have stock exhaust system, and just you can hear it, the birds singing, and just right now at the beginning of the test drive we had about half of tank. Now we have a quarter of the tank, and we drove like, I don't know, maybe 20 kilometers at least, but we drove it aggressively. Very nice. The only thing that I hate about this, the only two things I hate about this car is the hazard light. It's not good. It's located in a very horrible place. Second thing is the security system, not security, the collision prevention system. So when you drive it aggressively and somebody in front of you and you're accelerating, it starts vibrating your seat, which is very gay. And then a head-up display, you have this like red lights, also gay. You can turn this off, I think, and not use it because you don't need this. Brakes, to my surprise, are all right. They look tiny, but they are good. I mean, if you're not tracking this car or driving it aggressively, yes, they can overheat if you will like to ride it rough. So yeah, you can just change the brakes and that's it. But the handling is, of course, it's a boat. You turn it, then the car turns. The handling is something that from other planet. But it's wonderful. It has its charms. It's very good, nice charisma here. Something that you enjoy. Oh, it's just. It can drift. It can drift easily. Easily it can drift, and it does it really good. It's just something that I truly enjoy. This car is an amazing vehicle. LS engines today are very popular because they're reliable, and since year 2002 2001 we were living in Japan, and I was a volunteer in Alfa Romeo shop, and we had a C4 Corvette for the oil change, and we took it for not a test drive, you can say, but just after all the work is done, we took it for, yeah, you can say it like check drive. And the mechanic, the owner of the shop, and he was the mechanic, he floored the car. I was 12 years old back then. The car just threw me away. The V8, it raised it. It was like, nose up, the sound, everything. It was amazing. This is the time when I fell in love with the V8. It's just something that amazes me. Here you see great quality leather on the steering wheel, very expensive. With time it just gets better. Here everything is nice and beautiful, and you just enjoy it. It's a pleasure, it's a treat, and you love it. You just, you adore this car. From the standstill, the 6.2, it's very aggressive. It jumps, you're excited, in like 20, 30 kilometers or miles. When you drive it, it's nice, it jumps. But when you drive it, like let's say 100 or 100 kilometers or 60 miles, and then you floor it, yeah, it's very epic, huge sound, emotions, but the actual speed is not there. But you don't need it. You just enjoy it, that's it. It gives you speed without actual danger. And that's perfect. That's perfect. Is it better than G-Wagon? Yeah, I mean, with the price and value, yeah. Okay, now we're gonna floor it, 1, 2, 3, and go. Till the 100 kilometer, it flies. It flies. After the 100, you can feel the weight. It was amazing. Something that you enjoy. I'm still braking. Chinese shit. Bleh. Bleh. I can bully this car to suicide without any hesitation. In the world of Chinese shit, this is the king. This is the daddy. I love this car. I love this car. The size of the car really doesn't matter here, because you don't feel it after like 1 or 2 kilometers. The front, when you're backing the car, when you're parking it, it's huge. It's just gigantic. You cannot understand how big it is, especially when you sit in it and you take it out from the parking. It's huge. It's huge. First, like, kilometer is huge, but then it disappears. You feel every centimeter here, every inch, and it's nice. It's good. With my driving style with the LS motor, I would change the brakes, put bigger brakes, because they look tiny, but with the normal driving, they're okay. They're okay. But when you drive like a lunatic, of course you need to change them. Of course you need to change them. I enjoy this car. It's a great vehicle. I want to buy it. I will buy it one day. And it's just something that you love. It's so good that it takes your mind out of all the problems in the world. I was driving to a car wash right now, and I just totally forgot. And I started cruising it. And then I remembered suddenly that, yeah, I was going to a car wash, and I forget about it. Now the back wheel is spinning, and it's spinning casually, without any stress. You can drift this car in the snow. It's amazing. Differential will take the punishment in the snow. And it will take, but you need to change the oil and differential every 60, 70,000 kilometers if you drive it aggressively. Thank God for this wonderful day. It's something that I dream of. Okay, where is it? Here. Oh. Good, good, good. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments what you think about this wonderful vehicle. Thank you for subscribing, sharing, commenting, and being with me. Thank you so much. Take care and bye-bye.